Listen to the mustn'ts, child. Listen to the don'ts. Listen to the shouldn'ts, the impossibles, the won'ts. Listen to the never haves. Then listen close to me. Anything can happen, child. Anything can be. Hey, you guys, it's Miss Emily, and that poem was called Listen to the Mustn'ts by Shel Silverstein. I am so thrilled and delighted that you are all here to join me as we start this fun adventure where we learn about a beautiful art form called spoken word poetry. Now, you already are a poet. You just might not know it yet. And so my goal with these videos is to help you see what's already inside of you and give you the tools and the confidence to recognize the power of your own story and tangibly to turn all those thoughts and feelings and emotions and experiences that are unique to just you into a spoken word poem. Now, what is a spoken word poem? Well, basically, a spoken word poem is an orally presented poem. What does that mean? It just means that it is meant to be performed out loud. So with poetry, there's a lot of emphasis on the structure of the poem and the form and how it looks on the paper, and that's super cool, and we love that. But with spoken word poetry, it's also called performance poetry or slam poetry. The purpose is not how it looks on a page or following any rules or following any structure. It's about using rhythm and beat and energy and expression to tell a story and express emotion. So there's no right or wrong way to do it. It can rhyme or it cannot rhyme. It's all up to you. If you're curious about the history of spoken word poetry, I would love to get into it now, but we don't have enough time. So I would recommend you watch this really great video. It's called A Short History of Spoken Word Poetry. Ask mom, dad, or a grown-up to get that for you on YouTube. It's really cool. It talks about how poetry started all the way in every culture. It was orally presented. That means stories were passed down from generation to generation. And then it talks about how spoken word poetry really has its roots in jazz and blues and hip hop. So it's really cool. I would encourage you guys, if you're curious, to check that out. But yeah, in the next couple videos, I'm going to be sharing some poems that I wrote and giving you tools on how to write poems of your own. But here's what I urge you to do. To try. No matter what, don't be scared. I mean, actually, it's okay to be scared. That's an emotion, that's a feeling. It's not good or bad to be scared. It just is. So I would urge you, if you're feeling a little scared or uncomfy or nervous, to just keep going, because I always say this, perfection is not the goal, because perfection is not possible. Now, before we go today, I would like to share with you some words that have really encouraged me in my path as an artist, not just in poetry, but in music and in visual arts and in teaching. And the words are from a woman named Marianne Williamson, and I would love to share it with you. And it goes, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine, as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. So I hope those words are encouraging to you as you start this journey with me of writing your own poetry. And I hope that you use your words not just to tell your own story, but also to uplift and encourage other people around you and to tell their stories too. All right, thanks for hanging out with me today. I will see you next time. Bye.